Good morning, gentlemen. This is my first ever coaching drill in which I'm going to show you a couple of things that we can do for Deportivo de Valle. I'm still not saying that right, but you know what? I'm trying my best. So what we have here are three drills that are pretty simple. They are effective. The primary focus of these drills is aerobics and stability. So we're thinking about the chemistry of several groups of players working together with the sole purpose of keeping a conditioning run going at the same time as installing those aerobics and stability exercises. I will admit, stability is for the weak. The weak ankled, like myself and Kevin De Bruyne. So we will begin. Drill number one, killer pass. Killer pass is very effective. This is basically deploying two groups of people in two different roles. One, you can probably see this. One group of 4 to 5 people in a square box will be on offense, and in the same box, 2 to 3 will be on defense. Now, for argument's sake, we're going to use the yellow for offense over here and the red for defense. The purpose of the game is for each team to start separately. So in this case, we will start with the offense team. Their goal is to successfully pass the ball around to each other with the ultimate goal of threading a clean pass through the middle, through the cones, to the other player. The ball must either go through the cones or be presented by the player through the cones himself in this way. The job of the defense is to, of course, stop this from happening. So all the time that these players are moving around, the ball is pinging, these guys should be pressing at all times to avoid this, but while staying aware behind them of the box. Where is the ball? Constantly thinking, constantly moving. The teams can switch roles, and you can simply change pennies around, whichever you prefer. That, ladies and gentlemen, is drill one. Drill number two, for argument's sake, we will have 3 teams, even though that seems a little bit confusing. 3 people on each team. So in this case, we have team 1 being represented here by the circles, team 2 represented by the circle with the cross, and team 3, the cross. So over here, I'm sorry, it's slightly backwards. This should have been here, this should have been here. I've made a mistake. Oh well, the British are good at that. So this drill visual will be over here. So this is the detail, this is the drill. So for this one, we have, unfortunately, only 2 different colors of magnetic numbers. And so I've drawn some on, and we just have to imagine they're moving. They're moving slowly, like some people in our group. Myself. So in this case, team 1 and 2 will be represented by the colors, so the red and the yellow, and they are working together to thread the ball with a successful pass between each other. Team 3, over here, is represented by the plus, in this case by 13, 7, and 1, are trying to press and collect the ball. All they have to do is intercept the pass. Now that has to be a clean touch. It can't be just a through ball through the legs type situation. These guys are pinging the ball to each other, working together. As soon as a pass is intercepted, the teams switch. So in this case, yellow will be playing with 13, 7, and 1. Red will be now on offense. This drill can be continued for quite a long time, particularly to build conditioning, and the teams can be switched around. To finish, the 2 teams with the most winning points, and by points we mean successful passes without interception. The 2 teams with the highest scores will play each other in a final. Let's take away the red for this example. So now the yellows will play the 7, 13, and 1. And whoever wins that can now finish with the final drill. The reason we do it that way is to add that element of competition. The 3rd team obviously will join, but the point is to kind of have some kind of celebration element, just encourage them to think forwards. So final drill, thread the needle over here, because I made a mistake with my drawing. Haha. So striker and passer. This is a 2-person drill. The best way to do it is to set groups of 2 up behind the line. You're progressing this way, right to left. Striker begins on this side, and you can switch these around so that the defense is or the passer is the striker, and vice versa. But for this particular demonstration, the striker is at the top, the passer is at the bottom. These are their references. These triangles are the cones, by the way. So over here to our representation, I'm going to enact this out. So number 2 is the passer, number 6 is the striker. Number 2 is making this run along this dotted line here. Number 6 is making this run along here. The ball is being moved along the solid line, the dotted line is the run. So player number 2 passes the ball to here and continue his run. There goes my lovely drawing. Number 6 at the same time is running to receive the pass. He makes the pass over here. This person runs, collects the ball while he's running too, and then passes the ball one final time for the shot from this person, the striker, into the goal. Now for this drill, we can either have a six-a-side goal with no goalkeeper or a full-size goal with a goalkeeper. It does not matter. The key is to then make sure that this ball returns with the players and they go back around the outside while these ones come in. This drill is another conditioning drill, excellent striking drill, and it works with the two concepts of passing and moving that we've developed in the first two drills. So if you've got any questions, let me know. I think this is as clear as I can make it with my pen. Perhaps we can try other methods. But yeah, let me know. Hope this works, and we're going to do it tonight. See you!